Good morning, everybody. I'm Old Man Sugarheart. Today we are playing Avowed. When we last left off, I beat a mushroom bear with a club. We saved the mayor, who apparently has some feelings about it, and we're going to touch the rock. Are you ready to touch the rock? I'm ready to touch the rock.
It is
Hydaelyn?
you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
You've been speaking to me since Fort Northreach. What do you want?
We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape. We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness.
Alone in my strangeness indeed. If I'm familiar to you, do you know whose godlike I am?
Godlike. This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us, to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear, poor us, poor you.
Por qué? Poor bear, you killed the Clavager. It wanted to kill me too.
No, not its fault. Fear hides behind teeth and talons. We are afraid too. We fear the rot. It spreads in the bear, the water, the wild. It is an infection. A foreign body invades, the host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
Close the wound, disinfect it, heal it.
Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water.
Look, I came to see what's wrong with the strangle root. Can you help me or not?
The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
Hell yeah.
A favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Neat. Godlike ability, Dream Touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delimgan, Dream Thralls, and Vessels. Okay.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
I was in a trance for several minutes. Seems I'm the conduit of unknowable powers.
I've said the same thing after a flask of Eric, but I know better than to trust that feeling.
I think you may have overexerted yourself. Once we're back in civilization, bed rest is in order. Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security, sees enemies lurking around every corner.
I don't like the Steel Garrote. Shouldn't they report to us?
The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
I found a book of theirs that said something about killing children. Can we just beat them up? No promises?
Ah, you're going to be troublesome, aren't you? At least you're on our side. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
Where's my Dream Touch ability? Whoops. There it is. I'm too busy. That was loud. Everybody feeling better? Alright. We opened up this.
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she?
I got a hunch she is. What was sprint? Left stick down. Got it.
You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard Godlikes have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. I guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh?
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
What's in here? Ooh. Nothing special, really. Who's that? Excuse me. What are you? Are we cool? You appear to be cool. I was gonna sneak attack him. Alright. We have a ton of Paradisen Ladder. And I'm just gonna dump that all straight into the book. Never mind. That's as much as we've got. Yeah, I think we dump it in the mace as well. Like, I don't feel super attached to my, like, leather armor or anything. But the stick and book, I think we're gonna stick with for a while.
Hilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he? You seem much better suited to it.
Oh, I can cook. I can cook grenades. All right.
Want to chew the fat? Or maybe tell one of your ghost stories?
Got
Then
some
I've
questions.
got answers. Some of them may even be true.
So you're from Ratatouille?
What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth? Or the striking blue of my scales?
Why'd you leave?
The real question is why not? Rauatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary.
Weren't you a mercenary?
Don't sell me short. I've also been a drifter, a middling carpenter, and a terrible card player. We should play sometime. I'll show you.
Oh shoot, can we play? In Ratatouille, I remember near constant storms.
Then you must have come during our sunny season. Lashed by storms and battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are.
Trenchers?
We do a lot of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare, the occasional village tournament. Anyone from Rauatai has spent enough time in some kind of hole in the ground to be on a first-name basis with the worms. So, trenchers. Those of us who leave are scramble roots, hardy weeds that can survive just about anywhere.
Diversity builds strength and character.
You'd fit right in with the Ranganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rauatai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rauatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora.
Rauatai's prosperity has become the envy of other old empires.
It's been hard-won across a variety of conquests, cooperatives, and trading colonies. Some of the traditionalists worry that prosperity is making us as complacent and soft-handed as our rivals. Same as traditionalists everywhere. Me, I prefer the simplicity of the living lands. Kill the thing that's trying to kill you, and hope it has some edible meat on it.
That's all. I'll leave you to it.
Holler if you need anything else.
You won't pick them apart all in one night. Alright. Now
Old
where?
fella who used to live here ended up in one of those shanties by the dock. Now I see why.
Shoot! Kind of a nice place. Especially like the loot. Ah yeah, sticks. I keep my sticks in treasure chests. What is the map button? Wants me to go to Paradise. And he wants, yeah, he would want me to go there. Do I have to find a recipe? No, I just have to have the ingredients. Okay. Where have we wandered off to? Made quite a trip. I wanted to go back here, but Paradise will do. Upgrade my armor. What if I don't? I learned that you can sneak attack people, and I'd really like to give it a try.
The so-called godless people disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by.
Each item and each enemy has a quality tier that indicates their effectiveness in combat. Common, fine, exceptional, superb, and legendary. Enemies of a higher quality tier, then you will display a skull icon next to their bar and will be highly resistant to attacks from weapons and abilities. Purchase higher quality gear from merchants or upgrade weapons and armor at the party camp workbench. Weapons and armor can be upgraded up to 3 times within their base quality tier. After that, they can also be upgraded across quality tiers with the use of an additional resource. Okay. Upgrading the uniqueness across quality tiers requires the use of Audra and its variants. Audra can be found in areas of high challenge or derived from breaking down your own lesser used unique items. Okay. So if the skull icons...
Who's there?
Hello.
I'm sick! You're gonna regret that. Nice shot! Perfect rock! Stop right there.
Time to get out.
Make way! To your left!
Perfect.
Down!
I'm sick!
Who hit me? No, seriously, who's hitting me?
You're a good friend.
I got stuck in the mushrooms. I couldn't move. Up on up, kitty. Everything's still upgraded. Alright. I think I would like to go back to where we came from. Because those guys did have skulls on them. Oh, I hate that it re-marked these as unread. Strangleroot beacon. I think I can teleport to this beacon, right? Hi, kitty. You want to meow for everybody? The guy over here sells armor. Maybe... no, she sells armor.
What harm could some new armor do? Time to resupply?
Yeah. Are any of these upgraded? Wayfarer's glove. Increased stamina. Absolutely nothing here seems good. Cool. Alright, as for things to sell, got some Turks and some Agatis, all the common bows in the world. Yeah, I'm just going to sell these weapons that I'll never use. What do I think of the robe? And now I've got a million upgrade abilities. Let's sell these. That food. And a spoiled apple. There we go. I got money now. Not much, but it exists.
Watch where you're going. Wouldn't want you getting hurt now, would we?
You say the militia have closed parodies to newcomers, so where should I go?
That's far enough, Outlander.
Is this far enough? Can we talk?
Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for themselves.
Who are you?
I'm your death. Swift and subtle. Like a blade in the dark. And this here is Pod.
Hello!
Well, I can see which of you two is the poet. Unfortunately, you're both short on common sense.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
I'm a tree. There's a plague in these lands. You are a symptom and I am the cure.
Boss, they're trying to bewitch us with weird words!
Shut up, Pod. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal.
Hey, Pod, you're no killer. Get out of here and I'll let you off with a warning.
Pod isn't going anywhere. Are you, kid?
I don't know!
Think of it this way. You aren't her first lackey or her last.
Is that true?
Well...
I can't do this anymore. Thieving and killing, it's just not in my blood.
You ungrateful nitwit! Once I'm done with the Outlander, I'm coming after you.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
You're mine.
My turn! You take lead.
Next one's mine. Good fighting.
Cryptic letter, huh? We'll pay handsome bounty for information on the Hydaelyn ambassador, their daily schedule, their preferred wine, Nothing is beneath our interest, and everything has a price. Okay. Hey, Pod, how you doing?
Sorry about what happened earlier.
Are we cool? No real food for me? That's a fish.
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore from parts unknown. Gods be with you, envoy.
Yeah, it's nice. How we doing?
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Good work out there, Envoy. Only just arrived and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
That sounds ominous.
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you.
About Inquisitor Ludwin. You said she was expecting me?
Well, she comes and goes. You never know where she'll turn up, and it's never for a good reason. Kind of like a nightmare. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Hydaelyn embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, Envoy.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time we spent together?
Shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Hydaelyns think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now. Right?
Your husband's playing this game? He got Game Pass for the month. Nice. Yeah, that is a good deal. If you just like hop onto Game Pass just to play this game. He's enjoying it, just not the bears. I'm not having too much trouble with the bears. It's people who come in numbers that I have difficulty with. Like, I'm pouring all my points into might. Oh.